actually built in the 1960s, and we're studying the period 1860 to 1940, we can still use it to examine aspects of Victorian theatre that still survive today and aspects that have disappeared. In many theatre edifices, there is a set space allocated for seating, as well as a set space allocated for performers.
In the period from 1860, plays were written with detailed stage directions and props, which were meticulously followed. This was because the play had to live up to the edifice's grandeur.
Told you so. The key was left under the mat in case I came in. They're not back from rehearsal. Hangs hat on peg near the door as Audrey enters. Confound rehearsal. Crosses to the fireplace.
And this is the fairy's bower.
Yes, this is the fairy's bower. Here's the fireplace. I think I'll light it.
Lights fire with Lucifer from Manchester.
Turning to George.
And this is the abode rendered blessed by her revival. It is here that she dwells, walks, talks, eats and drinks. Does she eat and drink?
Yes, I've seen her. One of the aspects that has survived from Victorian theatre is the sloping auditorium seating. Back in the Victorian times, hundreds and hundreds of people would be crammed into an auditorium in order to get the maximum amount of money out of the people of the day.
Dating back to the start of the musical era, it was customary for food and drink to be consumed by the customers. We see this tradition carried on today. However, it has been removed to the outside of the auditorium.
In the Victorian era, theatres used to be a very grand affair, maybe supporting columns or emblems, and especially entrances for different classes and different areas of seating. Excuse me, this is the area for the boxes, not the pit?
A theatre shelter is hard to define because it does not conform to the set rules of a theatre edifice. So this could be a shelter.
Or this could be a shelter.
This is a shelter.
A shelter is a neutral space that does not impose rules on any type of performance. The space can become whatever the performer likes. For example, you can have the stage here or here. The seating is usually movable, so the audience could be anywhere. Sitting, standing, or promenade.
Musical, the most popular form of Victorian entertainment, began in the back rooms of pubs, a space in which any performer of any genre could entertain the locals.
Victorian shelters usually housed working class theatre, performances that did not need and could not afford elaborate set design. The workers' theatre movement and unity theatre took their performances beyond the confines of the theatre and directly to the masses.
They would perform in any place in which they could affect a working class audience, from a bus garage to factory gates to any public place. Good evening, madam. I represent the Lady Gazette.
I'm sorry, we can't afford any more papers.
Oh, I'm not a canvasser. I'm a journalist. I understand your husband is a bus driver.
Conductor.
Conductor. Would you like to tell us your views on the strike?
It's the right to live a little longer we're fighting for.
Now that we've discussed the difference between a theatre edifice and a theatre shelter, we're going to discuss our question. Does the genre of theatre command the place of performance?